Hey everybody, today I'm showing you a new paper game I've created called Sailing Chaos. I took inspiration from my dad who created a version like this. I just updated and made it much more fun. But he used to do this when he was at his little lake house in the summers. And he taught it to me and I just wanted to expand it and make it a lot cooler and more fun. So Sailing Chaos 2022, it's the 8th edition because he made all the previous editions. I don't have them, they're at my cottage or something. But yeah. This is the cover, and it's actually relatively complex, but not as complex as like games like Starglide or whatever games you would call like X-Wing, like that game. But yeah, it is pretty fun. So these are just like sailing ships. I have names for each one, and I do plan to put this on the Game Crafter focus. So then like I can have like the wooden pieces, but this one's called Pretzel Pete. I also have like the sea crab, the ghost reaper is one of my favorites. They're not too detailed, but I basically just made this in one day because I really wanted to, and I already played a few games. So yeah, here's a little chart too. But this is everything you need. I know it looks like a lot, but these games are actually pretty fun. I recently made the expansion for Stargliders, my other paper game, so I'll be showing that expansion in a future video. But for now, I just wanted to show you this game. So yeah, let's get all these pieces out of the way. Or actually, let's just explain each piece. This is the storm. This storm works how like it works in any of my other games, except it's a little different. So first you roll the dice. First number is how far it moves, so that's 1 inch. 3, so 1 inch to the 3. So that would go, you take your little tape measure, put 1 inch, and you would move the storm like that. Let's say I rolled a 6-6. I would get 6 inches, and it would move in the 6 direction. So if this touches any ship, the ship tips. Once your ship tips like 3 times, then you're sunk and you cannot complete the race. And so like let's say the reef runner, it tipped, like it got hit by another boat or it just like ran into the shore or something. It tipped. That counts as 1 tip, and then on its next turn it can try to roll above 10. If it rolls above 10, it gets back up, but if it rolls below 10, it's tipped again, so it stays tipped. Once you're at 3 tips, you're sunk. So like let's say one turn I rolled a 2, he's still tipped. I rolled another 2, then he does 3 tips, so he's out. So that's kind of a cool mechanic I added. And yeah, let's get into the rules now. This might look like a lot, but you don't have to use most of them. They're just basic stuff. So first, when creating a scorecard like this, you gotta map out the race like I did. So you can put as many buoys as you want. I usually just do like 1 or 2. So here, I'm just gonna set up a basic race. So here's the starting line. We'll put like 3 ships here. You can do 4 ship games or 8 ship games, and I'll tell you why in a few seconds. Here, I'm actually gonna do an 8 ship because 8 ship games are usually a little bit more chaotic and more fun, and that's why I like them. There's a lot more tipping, and yeah, so you can build whatever map you want. You can even add like rocks as hazards, so like they try to avoid them. Most people don't hit them. It's kind of hard to hit them, like if you go like that. But okay, sorry, I'm getting off track. Also, so when you start the game, so like let's say I have all 8 of my ships lined up. You can score this however you want, but I would write all 8 ships down, and then I would roll for initiative. So I roll 1d8, and each ship has a little number here. So I rolled a 7. So this guy would start. The Carolina would start. And it would go boom, 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 boom. So I hope that the initiative makes sense. And then now let's actually get to like the core mechanics of the game. So on each ship's turn, they can do a few things. Here, I'll just put the finish line over here, because let's just make it simple. No rocks, or actually I'll just put 1 rock. Okay, so let's just say Sea Crab is up. He rolled 6, 7, 8, so that's 11, 12, 13, that's 15. He rolled 15. and then he rolled a 3. If you're going downwind, like if you're going north, it's always downwind. So whenever you're starting a race, you're always going, or upwind, upwind, not downwind. For upwind, 1, 2, and 3 is left, 4, 5, and 6 is right. So you can only go left and right on upwind. So he has to go 15 inches right or left, because he rolled 3. So he can, and also you have to round the buoy this way, but that's only like according to my plan. Like you would like put an arrow showing where you have to go around the buoys, like you have to go right or left. So since you have to go this way around the buoy, but he did roll a left, so you can only move your ship left, and you can move it anywhere on the left. It doesn't have to be like this way. It can be like here all the way up to like here. So, and you don't even have to move your full range, but you have to at least go 1 inch. So I'm going to put him here. Now let's go for the Firebird. So the Firebird rolled an 11, and then he also rolled a left. So you get out of 11 inches. Right here. Then he also has to go left, so I'm just going to put him here. And then let's say the Reef Runner's going. That's 14. And then he also got a left. Sometimes it's annoying when like everybody gets the same number, but it's fine. So he's got to avoid the rock and the ships. You can, of course, run over ships, but I'll tell you like the special rules for that later. So his only real like open outlet is there. And then, yeah, so the game would continue, like, people would move like that. And let's say, like, 2 ships are in your way and you want to get past and you don't really want to go all the way around. You can try to go right through them. So for this case, you would, like, run over the ship and you would roll a d6. You roll a 4, 5, and 6. He tips, but you can go 2 inches ahead. If you roll 1, 2, or 3, you both tip. So he rolled a 1, so you would both tip and just stay there. Other ships can move over tip ships. They just can't move over like normal ships unless they roll like the dice, like I said. So like, let's say this guy gets over this ship and he rolls a 4. He would then be able to go up to 2 inches over him like that. So there is like tactics and strategy in the game. But yeah, you can play this with your friends where each friend has a ship. That's what I like to do. I thought it was really, really fun. But yeah, I'm going to be doing a part 2 of this video where I do more in-depth rules, like extra add-ons. But for the most part, this is just a basic game. So now I'm just going to do a quick run-through. Let's put It's a Bird, Reef Runner, and Ghost Reaper, and Sea Crab here. And I'll actually show you how to score too. So let's just do a quick run through. This is kind of a messy setup, but it's fine. I'm going to take away the rock. This is going to be like the most basic race you'll ever do. So let's get all this stuff out the way. And then you can put your sheet anywhere you want. I technically put it to the left mostly. It's up to you. So we're starting. I don't have a D4 right now, but if you have 4 ships, you would roll a D4 for initiative every single turn. So let's say Sea Crab, or here, let's just roll a dice. It was 6, but let's just pretend that was a 4. So It's a Bird goes, and he will go 10 to the right, because 5 is to the right. I also got to teach you how to go downwind. So that was 10. So you can go up to 10 inches to the right. I'm not going to make them go the full length because I still want to like be able to turn. So yeah. Okay, now I'm going to teach you the downwind rule. So once you're past this buoy, like the half mark, then you can just roll these dice, but you don't have to worry about left and right. You can just go straight. But if you do roll a 6, actually I'll save that for the boat, like the more rules video. But you would just add all these up and go that many inches to the finish. So I hope that this like makes sense. I know this game is more complex than all my others, But, yeah. Let's just do one more ship run through. Let's do the reef runner. 6, 7, 8, that's 9 to the right. So he would go here to the right. And then next turn, he would go again. Oops. Like, let's pretend like all these ships went. And now you roll initiative again. And he goes first this time. So 12 to the left. So that's perfect because he needs to go to the left. So you would roll 12. Just exactly 1 foot. And he can actually make it to the finish. So he would finish. But yeah. This was just a tiny video showing you just like the basic game. I have more complex rules and added stuff I'll save for a future video. But yeah, thank you guys for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed this paper game video. I know like they're kind of popular on my channel like compared to my other videos, so I try to put out more of them. So yeah, thank you guys for watching and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.